La Palma's Cumbre Vieja volcano erupted this week, prompting the evacuation of 6,000 residents. It is located in the Canary Islands. Dozens of properties, mostly private houses, have since been destroyed by the resulting lava flows. King Felipe and Queen Letizia met La Palma residents who lost their homes following the eruption at the Fuerte Barracks. The military site is being used by Spanish authorities to support their response. Felipe and Letizia met rescue workers and thanked them for their service. Later, they will visit the La Palma Council headquarters, being used as a command center, and move closer to the eruption zone.Video from the island show villas and swimming pools, swallowed by lava. There are no reports of casualties due to the prompt evacuation plan by authorities. King Felipe and Queen Letizia were accompanied by Pedro Sánchez, the Spanish Prime Minister, who flew in from New York after addressing the UN General Assembly. During the initial Cumbre Vieja eruption, lava flows up to 12 meters high were reported. Magma continues to ooze from the volcano, and this is expected to continue for weeks. The Canary Islands, a Spanish territory off the coast of Morocco, has a long history of volcanic activity. The longest recorded eruption on La Palma took place in 1585, lasting 84 days. In 1971, there was an eruption lasting 25 days, the shortest recorded on the island. Don't miss. Authorities are warning toxic gas clouds could be created if the lava manages to reach the sea. During the Teneguia volcano eruption, in 1971, one person was killed by toxic gas. This was despite lava largely avoiding populated areas. Speaking to Pais, LP copyright res, from the Geological and Mining Institute of Spain, said the eruption appears to be becoming less intense. He said, the earthquakes that came with it are telling us that the magma keeps searching for new paths to the surface, but with the same eruptive style, the lava flows down the hillside without explosive eruptions. In theory, any volcanologist will tell you that no two eruptions are the same and that each has its own peculiarities. However, we are finding characteristics that are quite convergent with historical events in the Cumbre Vieja area. The lava flows favor the back flank and the magma takes advantage of the fractured terrain to find an easier way out. This, in a way, can help make the explosions less violent. Even after the eruption finishes, it will be some time before residents can return to their homes while authorities measure toxic gas levels. Crespo Blanc, a geodynamics professor at Granada University, said she expects the lava to meet the sea. She said, the most likely scenario is an accumulation of lava that will reach the sea, where it will cool down and perhaps even increase the size of the island. Kate Middleton, Duchess of Cambridge, and Prince William met while studying at university, and later tied the knot in 2011. Since marriage, the couple have had 3 children who are regularly seen out with their parents in public. What is their parenting like? The couple have shown affection towards their children in public ever since Prince George was born in 2013. Kate and William will often be seen holding the children's hands or picking them up for a cuddle. Previously, affection towards children would have been frowned upon within the royal family. According to one expert, protocol within the family could be evolving and softening. Speaking to Express.co.uk, Danielle Haig, principal psychologist from DH Consulting, said, the overt affection that William and Kate show towards their children is most definitely unusual for the British royal family. But my, how wonderful it is to see. As a psychologist, it is well known that children need to feel affection, love and safety from their parents to truly thrive and be happy in life. To be kept at an arm's length and not shown affection as a child, can have all sorts of negative impacts on a child psychologically and emotionally. Danielle explained that it is healthy to be affectionate as a family, especially one in the public eye. She added, I'm glad that Kate and William feel comfortable enough to display this playfulness with their children to the world. It seems that protocol in the royal family is softening and evolving with the times. With the amount of influence that the royal couple have, Our future king and queen are setting a great example to other parents to unapologetically enjoy their time with their children. I feel like they are showing the world that they are just like us, and they are progressing the behaviors and attitudes of Princess Diana in their openness with their parental affections. The last time Prince George was seen in public was to watch the UEFA Final 2020 with both of his parents. Sitting in the middle of Kate and William, body language expert Julie James told Express.co.uk that the couple approached George in ways to help boost his confidence. She said, "Kate and William tended to approach their son rather than the other way around, and again this will help increase his feelings of importance and confidence." In one photo, William can be seen bending down to speak to George, a technique which the couple have used for several years. Other royal family members including Sophie, Countess of Wessex and Prince Edward have also used the parenting technique of bending down to eye level when speaking to their children. According to Leon Hady of Guide Education, this is done so to build trust. He said, "Being close, at eye level, speaking with a reassuring tone creates a feeling of understanding and closeness that assures a child and makes them feel connected better to the parent. Very good, supportive practice." Royal commentator Daniela Elza believes Kate has hugely contributed to providing the royal family with a new, warmer and familiar image. However, she argued major productions such as the upcoming film Spencer or the 5th season of Netflix's The Crown may deal a devastating blow to the work done by the Duchess of Cambridge and eat into the firm's positive image. In a comment piece for news.com.au, the royal expert wrote, "In 2011, William and Kate tied the knot and the world swooned, totally enamored with this youthful, peppy version of what the royal family could look like. She showed that, like the Cowardly Lion, they had a heart." The public started to see blood beat in the icy veins of the monarchy. The expert went on claiming the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge have helped the public move on from how part of the population had perceived the firm during the 90s, in the midst of royal divorces and scandals. And she believes Kate and William successfully did so by connecting with royal fans on social media, and allowing them to take a peep into their private lives through personal pictures and portraits of their children and united family. Ms. Elza continued, "In the decades since then, Kate has done nothing but work assiduously hard to cement that picture of the royal family as, in fact, a family, even a relatively functional and happy one, transplanting the far more bitter vision which preceded it. But now, all of that hard graft could be undone thanks to Spencer and the next season of The Crown, which will cover, roughly, the 90s, including the final sour disintegration of Diana and Charles' trademark marriage and the princess trademark tragic death." Spencer, a film to be released in November, is set in the early 90s over a period of 3 days, during which Princess Diana is at Sandringham to celebrate Christmas with the royals. The trailer shows Princess Diana, played by Kristen Stewart, in distress during various moments of her stay at the Queen's home in Norfolk. The latest season of The Crown, also due to be released later this year, will develop through the 90s and may include a fictionalized reinterpretation of Princess Diana's difficult separation from Prince Charles, the Princess of Wales' relationship with other members of the firm, and her death. Kate joined the royal family by marriage 14 years after the car crash in Paris which claimed the life of the Princess of Wales. The Duchess of Cambridge has since embraced her role within the firm and steadily increased her work with the passing of the years. At the beginning of their marriage, the Duke and Duchess did not dedicate themselves full-time to royal duties, as Prince William was part of the RAF search and rescue team and the couple lived in Anglesey. He later joined East Anglian Air Ambulance as an air ambulance pilot, prompting the Cambridges to move to Norfolk. The Duke only stepped down as a helicopter pilot in 2017, a few weeks before Prince Philip retired from public duties, to take on a full-time role within the firm. During these years, Kate supported her growing number of patronages and took part in official duties. As it was revealed during the summer, she also started working behind the scenes on her early years project, focusing on a better understanding of the impact the experiences made by children during their first 5 years can have on their development. Her work culminated in the June launch of the Royal Foundation Centre for Early Childhood. The centre will focus on research into the early years, collaborations to find solutions, and campaigns to raise awareness and inspire action. At the time, a royal aide said the types of projects the centre would work on included making the science of the early years accessible to different audiences. However, Kate has also worked on other initiatives over the past decade. Throughout the pandemic, the Cambridges have shown their support to frontline staff and highlighted the devastating impact the crisis could have on the mental health of key workers. Moreover, the Duchess launched in 2020 the successful Hold Still competition, which invited people to submit photographs they thought depicted life in Britain during the first lockdown. Finally, she has worked alongside Prince Harry and Prince William to eliminate the stigma surrounding mental health and urged people to open up on it.